Namaskar friends, welcome to Rajan George Motivation next episode. Some people create happiness wherever they go, and some people create happiness whenever they go. What type of person you want to become? Naturally, you want to create happiness wherever you go. Let us analyze the features, the characteristics, and nature of these two types of people. First, let us analyze the features of those people who create happiness wherever they go. The first feature of these people is they are happy and cheerful people. You cannot give something to somebody if you do not have it. So if you want to give happiness to others, you should have happiness. These are people who radiate positive energy. They cheer others. They make others energized. They inspire people by their happiness. They create good mood in other people's minds. And next feature is how they greet, how they treat others. If you go to any group, some people will be known to you and some people will not be known to you. This happiness produces when they greet new people, they greet him as if he is meeting the most important person in the world. And when they meet the people they know earlier, they meet him as if he has met a long lost close friend. They give a warm handshake, hug them, then speak to them in a friendly manner and have a very meaningful conversation. And next feature of happiness producing people is they remember names. Successful people and happiness producing people always make it a point to remember people's names, because your name is the sweetest word in any language. People like to be called by their names. Remembering names is only a 3-step formula. First is impression. Whenever you make contact with a new person, scan his face and have a deep impression. Notice the particularities of his face and then have a deep impression. Second thing is to associate that name with a known name, a name which is fixed in your vocabulary. Then third thing is to repeat the name. Repeat the name a few times in your memory until you are thorough with it. And then use the name many times in the conversation. The former American president, Roosevelt, was great in remembering people's names. Once, one press reporter asked, "Sir, what is the secret of your great success?" Then Roosevelt asked the press reporter, "You may say, what is the secret of my success?" Then the press reporter said, "Sir, you are able to remember the names of at least 10,000 people." Then Roosevelt said, "You are not correct. The secret of my success is I can remember the names of 50,000 people." And next point is make others feel important. Happiness producers make all others feel important. If you want to make somebody else feel important, it is important that you have to believe that that person is an important person. Actually, it is so, because each person is unique in some way. God will not make a mistake in creating somebody, because God has created man in an amazing, astonishing way. In that way, each person is unique and each person is having greatness in them in some way. When you believe that the other person is a great person, you will listen to him with all your heart and soul. You will nod your head during conversation. You will ask questions. Then you will encourage them to talk. When you genuinely listen, the other person will naturally feel important. When you believe that the other person is important, you can search his qualities, his personality, his possessions, his achievements, like that. When you compliment the other person for his qualities, he will feel great, because everybody likes to be praised. Appreciation, compliment, congratulation is something that everybody crave for. And next point is the other people's interest. Happiness producers speak in terms of other people's interest. People are basically interested in themselves than others. They are 100 times more interested in themselves than of others. So, happiness producers talk to others about their profession, their family, their opinion, their possessions. So, it is important to remove the words I, we, my, ours, etc. from your vocabulary, and use more words, you, yours, your opinion, like that. So happiness producers make it a point to talk in terms of other people's interest.